Speaking of Kyler Murray,
they'll get Brian Robinson back next week, hopefully.
That's exactly what happened, Matthew. Big day against the Jets. He's 22 of 24. He couldn't miss. Ride or die, Kyler Murray. Couldn't miss. Most importantly, he runs for 2 touchdowns in this game. He's QB4 heading into Monday Night Football. And keep in mind, the nuclear Thursday night performances from Burrow and Lamar set everybody behind them from the get-go.
Oh, for sure. By the way, as big as Kyler's day was, could have been even bigger. He threw a screen pass to James Conner, and James Conner got down like on the half-inch line. It looked like he might have even gotten in, and I don't know. They said
and then they handed the ball off.
They sent it down, and then they handed the ball off to James Conner. But if that ball gets in, that's another touchdown pass.
The right butt cheek was down. Was the exact
right,
verbiage,
exactly. The right butt cheek. Yeah. But that's whatever, game of inches, as it were. But very quietly, my ride or die has 20 or more fantasy points in 3 of his last 4 games, 4 of his last 6. Screw you, haters. I was getting so much grief on Kyler Murray, and the chirping's a little quieter today, as well it should be.
I think right now he would be the most deserving comeback player of the year winner. And it's a little bit weird because he kind of came back last year and played half the season, but he had an injury that caused him to miss time. And also, this is his comeback season. This is his arc. This is he's coming back from all the stupid Call of Duty stuff and him being written off. And now he's playing it. He's playing it like a fringe MVP ballot type of level. He's playing extremely well. The team is 6-4. They've got all the tie breaks. There's a good chance they win the division.
Which is wild.
And the favorite in the market is Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins has been fine. I don't think he's having an amazing season.
I like that call quite a bit, especially because, by the way, so much attention, and I'm as guilty of it as anyone, has been on Jaden Daniels and the turnaround in Washington. It's a fun franchise. He's a fun player as well. But the Cardinals are just as good a story. They're 6-4.
They don't get the attention.
They don't get any attention because it's a smaller market team and they're West Coast and everything like that. But everyone thought their preseason win total was probably 5 or 6, right? This is a team that picked in the top 5 of the NFL draft last year. They were just as bad as the Commanders, and they're 6-4, and they're top of the division.
Yeah, they're a 40% chance to win a division that has the San Francisco 49ers in it.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Solid day for that top 5 pick, by the way. I know it's been an up and down season for Marvin Harrison Jr., but he caught all 5 of his targets for 54 yards. The touchdown was beautiful. Kyler really didn't need to drop back a ton in this game, so the production from Marv, who comes into Monday Night Football as a top 15 wide receiver, it was good to see him bounce back.
It absolutely was. And what's nice about the Cardinals is, as well as they're playing, it's also fairly simple for fantasy purposes. You're starting James Conner every week, Marvin Harrison, Trey McBride, and Kyler Murray.
Yep.
Bingo, bango.
Easy.
Yeah.
On the Jet side, nothing working. The only player with double-digit fantasy points, Breece Hall.
You know what? Jay and I are going to take this off. You go ahead, Connor. You just talk about the Jets. Take this off.
I talked about the Jets for 4 hours yesterday.
I know. So what's another 90 seconds?
Right now, Aaron Rodgers can't move. The offense looked quite terrible.
Yes.
I don't really know what else there is to say. Why you would trust this offense? I don't even know if you're starting Devontae Adams going forward.
Yeah, you probably have to start.
Garrett Wilson will be fine. Garrett Wilson will be fine. Breece Hall will be fine. I don't know who else you're starting from the Jets offense right now.
It's just a sub-real NFL team at the moment. It's just an atrocity.
The thing is, too, that you have to realize, their defense is so bad that when they're in a script that they're down 3 touchdowns 18 minutes into the game, the defense is the opposition just sitting on the pass. Not to give Rodgers a bailout, who was bad yesterday.
They were favored in the game yesterday.
But which we've called this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is getting ridiculous.
We said this on fantasy.
They're 3.5-point favorites against the Colts next week. Yeah. The Jets are a bad team.
Yeah, and it's the rule. We talked. I said this on fantasy football pregame yesterday. Just that the Cardinals were underdogs, and you had a team with a winning record. Yeah. Giving points to a team with a losing record, and you always take no matter how ugly it looks, and take the Cardinals.
It opened as a pick, and the public moved it to 2 points, which tells you the public keeps believing in the Jets' resurgence, and it doesn't look like it's happening.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. They play the Colts this week though, and then they have a bye, and they'll fix all the things on the bye, Con.
They look great out of the bye. They had 10 days off before this one.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So,
woo, doggy. Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and Rotorworld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest Roto-World fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.